Variance. Variance in Magic.
Variance is a bitch.
Variance is a bitch, or it can be your friend. It's a tough topic. Where's that dog?
Depends
over
on
here?
you and your opponent, I guess.
So, Paulo Vitor is in his 11th top 8.
PT.
PT top 8. He's beaten Variance.
The second most of all time.
Our teammate Donald Smith, he's played in 3 Pro Tours. He has 3 top 25s, including a top 8.
This guy is gas.
There's no variance to that. I played in 3 tournaments this season. I have a GP second, a Pro Tour top 25, and a Pro Tour top 50, right? So how do you cut the variance out and only get lucky?
You should ask for Steve Rubin because he had a poor tournament, even if he won a tournament last season. So I guess it happens, sometimes you have poor draws.
Yeah, with Steve Rubin is what? He was a world
He's a
champion.
platinum pro.
He went 0-7. He played 7 rounds and lost all of them.
Yeah.
So how is that possible?
He's not
Variance.
as bad as the results suggest.
Yeah. So, what's up, doggo? So, for me, in my results, if I had won this last one, I have another top 25. And in Portland, there was a game where I needed to draw my 5th land to cast a sweeper, and I top decked it. And then at the end of Hawaii, I needed to top deck my 6th land versus Brock Parker to cast Gear Hulk. And then in the last round, and I did, and I knew it couldn't last forever. And the last round yesterday, me playing for gold against your friend, the Frenchman,
Yeah, Elliot Rousseau.
I needed to top deck a 6th land to cast Gear Hulk. And it was the Inspiring Vantage, which comes into play tapped.
Oh.
And I laughed when I saw it because
Sad story.
that's variance, right? It
Yeah.
should be 50-50, right? It's fair. So,
Yeah, exactly. Some days you're gonna draw the perfect card at the right time. It's going to make you win, and some day you won't and you lose.
yes, you have
That's part of the game. You have to accept it.
Yeah.
So yeah, variance is a thing, but to try to dodge a variance, if you prepare and make the good play, you won't need as much luck as if you know what I mean.
Yes.
If you are prepared and if you make good play and play good magic, luck won't be as involved.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And you play better. Bad decks get bad luck, right? Bad plays get bad luck. I had the thought, because we talked about last night, or 2 nights ago, cutting the Inspiring Vantage, the 4th for Plains, right?
Yeah, maybe that was the one you drew, yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah.
We also played a deck that needs to draw 6 lands, when you could just play Mardu that only needs to draw 2, right? And then...
Pretty much, and when you play 3 color, it adds some variance,
Yes.
obviously. You can't keep as many hands as you could with the 1 or 2
Yes.
color decks. A lot of factors are involved.
It's true, and that's why there were black-red aggro players. There weren't nearly as many as Mardu, but they were up there. They didn't finish in the top 8, but they were right around the top 8. They figured 2 colors, less variance. They get a free win 1 out of every 3 games against Mardu.
Yeah, and there is a surprise factor too. Yeah, I think that deck was a good choice for that PT.
Yes,
I don't know if they did poorly against Mardu.
I think they did well.
The thing is, if Mardu has the right color for the first 3 turns, it's just unbeatable.
It is. It's a random deck, and there's 96 players playing it. 6 of them made top 8.
There is some luck involved, but when you have the perfect mana and the perfect start, you beat everything. So
Yes.
that's the thing.
So how do you beat variance? How are the same people at the top? Or is it just there's so many people that some of them will always be at the top, and you just don't even notice, Maybe how did Owen Turtonwall do? How did Patrick Chapin do? How did Reed Duke do? Probably not that well, it doesn't seem.
I would be surprised to know if Patrick Chapin played control.
He
at
played
this
an
PT.
improvised deck.
Improvise.
Yeah.
For
But
example, we didn't see Guillaume Wafotapa who is a control player. Do you think he would be able to beat all this Mardu?
was he not playing control?
He
here?
wasn't
I
there.
didn't see him.
I
Yeah.
didn't see him, but
He's not
he's a control player, so yeah, he's qualified. He's Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
So yeah, interesting.
So I was thinking about all the ways you can beat variance. And one of them is play better, have better mana bases. Like, I was so flooded and limited, and I had the realization that it wasn't variance. I was just playing too many lands, so I cut a land, and I top decked the spell I had sideboarded in to win the game. And the same thing happened in my second draft. It's like, okay, there's a lot that we can do. There's a lot that we can do, right? Get better sleep, eat better food, drink an energy drink, right? Things to be in a better position. When I was past 2 snakes in a Rishgar, I can't help but wonder if the people, that's variance, but I can't help but wonder what the people who were, the 3 people who passed Rishgar were thinking, right?
They were just not in green.
It wasn't too late to be green, right?
It was
maybe.
Booster 2?
Yes, but
so you cut, if you cut the green
I did
properly,
cut it, I cut it, yeah.
If you cut green,
Still.
you know, I had the same at the second draft. I cut the green and I get reward on pack 2.
Yeah, so who knows, it just seems like when I see Paulo in his 11th top 8, out of 40 maybe, that maybe maybe you can beat variance.
Yeah,
and with my results and Donald's results, I think maybe you can beat
don't believe
variance.
that some guy are more luck than others, you know. I mean, okay, sometimes you run hot, maybe Donald run hot at the moment, but you know, in the end, we always see the same in the GP top 8, in the PT top 8. So that means something. This guy came prepared. Yes, they had a good read on the meta game. They played perfectly, and it worked out. That's that's magic.
Just keep the best hands, and they.
Yeah.
But it's Magic doesn't really play itself, you know. It's who knows. I just find it interesting. It's an interesting topic. Comment below what you think. Leave a comment. If you think it's possible to beat variance, it seems like it is. People just want to blame luck, but there's so much.
Every time you lose a game, just try to think what I could have done differently to win that game. And yesterday, I have played a lot of games, I have lost a lot of games, and each time I realized that, at that point, if I play that differently, I could have been in a better position and maybe drew the card that could have made me won.
Yeah, yes.
That's why the better player, sometimes, top deck is not just top deck, because they survive enough, you know, a long time enough to draw the card to make them win.
Yeah, you know, I had that hand in round 13 or whatever. That was had all the best spells and only 2 islands.
Yeah.
And I capped, which was wrong. But first of all, that hand happened because we knew we were playing too many islands, maybe. Right? We knew we
Not sure about that.
We maybe had too many islands. Well,
we needed a lot of.
It was one of the risks of the deck. Yeah, so I kept the hand, and then I didn't get there at first. I drew another island. Maybe we have too many islands. And I played my 3rd island, and on the 4th turn I top decked Spire Bluff. And at that point it was too late. And I thought, hey man, that's kind of unlucky.
But you made the math. It was not a keep.
But it was a mistake to play the 3rd island, right?
Ah.
Yeah.
In case you drew the Port Town?
Because Port Town, or we had 8 fast lands, right? You have to hold the 3rd land.
Good point.
So it was like, wow, I that wasn't bad luck. I played that game so poorly.
Yeah.
It was a 4-turn game and I made 2 big mistakes in it. Yeah, so there's so many decisions in Magic that are visible and invisible.
This game is so good.
It's a great game. Yeah. Playing some more tournaments this year, going for gold. Hopefully we can team up again.
Yeah, it would be a pleasure.
Yeah, try to make top 8 again. Put some guys in top 8. So leave a comment.
Team up with this guy is gas.
Fun, man. We had a Frenchman, 2 Italians.
Yeah,
study
great
language.
Team. It was a very, very sweet experience.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, comment what you think. Variance, how to beat it. Figure out what you can do to play better always. Bam.